Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. And if you guys do go and see right now, over at the bulletin board, picking up with the envelope constructor. Now currently, we can actually at least somewhat go and do some things with the envelope constructor, but there is one important part that does happen throughout our way of using that part-time job, and that is having to go and do something with Nanako. Now currently right now, with us and Nanako within the game right now, we can't really go and do too much about with her at this moment in time. I have to build some more stats so that we can at least get the social linking, so that we can at least get some sort of interaction with us and Nanako again. But however, we do have Saki Konishi's brother, which we at least do have some special interaction between with him. I believe if you don't have all your stats all in one type of right place, so you won't be able to go and talk on over to him at all whatsoever. But for right now, we are going to have to pick up with another type of special Arcana, and that is going to have to do something with Kanji now. So finally, we can be able to now go and get some sort of, at least some bit of some social linking later throughout between us and Kanji at this point in time. So all we have to do is just get whatever type of special Arcana that we're going to have to do with him, and then we could go and build up from there. But within these two videos for today, not only are we just doing out here with Persona 4 Golden, but we are of course going to have to do some more things that are going to be happening in Twilight Princess. Currently right now we are inside the Palace of Twilight. We are just a few more steps closer to finishing off within this said game, and finally, we can now go and just move away from Twilight Princess at some point soon, and we could go and finally, hopefully, try to take care of the last bit of these other said Let's Plays that are happening. Because currently, for right now, if we could get ourselves all said and done with Twilight Princess, we can go and just try to get some more episodes of Persona 4 out of the way, more of Paper Mario 1000-Year Door, which I want to say that you'll be seeing more of that will be happening later. And also as well, we can't forget that we do have Final Fantasy X. There's only like a few more other big other type of locations that we're going to have to head off into with. We do have that Belleville Temple that is going to be showing up at some point pretty much soon. That is how we're going to be able to go and get ourselves with Bahamut and everything, but we'll worry about that for when Final Fantasy X does roll around the corner. We're not there just yet. I think I'll probably be doing that for the next other video that will be happening afterwards, so you guys will be able to see the Every battle and all that stuff that will be happening from there. Oh yeah, so if you guys do recall, we do have that scooter, and we are going to have to use that scooter at some point. Now, I was just doing some research, and I just got to go and see that apparently, if we go and use the scooter at least, I want to say at least 3 different times, we can now go and explore to another new type of town or city that we can be able to go and do, and that's going to be pretty interesting as well. We'll have to check that out later. Now, if you guys do recall, we do actually have that new Enma quest. This is going to have to be doing something with this said type of dog here. Now, for me, it seems like every time around at night, I could be able to go and find this dog. I don't know if there's like a certain type of correcting day or type of condition or weather effect that we're going to have to go and find for where this dog is. But if you're lucky enough, you could go and search for where this dog's going to be, and you can keep on continuing outwards within the quest. So it's kind of like almost the type of quest that we went and did before with the girl on the roof, where we kind of have to like find her on each different days and then try to talk to her. Well, basically, this is what we're kind of doing with the dog. It's just that later on, once we go and find that said dog again, there is going to be an interaction that you do want to make sure that you do click on the right one, so that you won't have to like try to scare it away or anything of that type of nature. You want to make sure that you try to calm it down later. So here's Chie once again, getting ready for our Friday class that's going to be showing up here. Now, at some point, there should at least be a type of certain type of quiz question that will be popping up, and we'll have to make sure that we get this one as well correct, because we want to make sure that we get our knowledge as best as we can. We want to make sure that we have the best type of knowledge as we want. We want to become like the Albert Einstein of this game. Well, I don't know if that could even be possible, but we'll try it. But here we go. After school, anything going on? Nothing, not really happening just yet. Because again, if you guys don't know, since we already went and already completed off with Kanji pretty much quickly as it should be, we haven't really got to see anything that is happening throughout the Midnight Channel at all. So we should at least be hopefully seeing that maybe somewhat later on soon within these other videos that should be happening. But again, I don't mind kind of waiting around for a little bit longer and trying to see what's happening. Now, I don't know if it's going to be one of these set days here or something, but there's supposed to be another type of Marie's poem that is going to be happening, but we have not really got to go and see that at all. Well, for what I've seen throughout my post-recording throughout this video, I never got to see a poem at all. But maybe we'll have to wait a little bit for it to happen. But hey, there we go. Our courage has been increased again. So it seems like every time that we go and take a round within the scooter, it looks like our courage is going to keep on getting boosted. So the more courage that I do, hopefully that will help out quite a bit there. So now we do have our time with a Adachi. So let's just make sure that we go and talk to him, because I know that we still have to go and build up with more of our ranking with him. So let's go and do that. Now there will be an interaction within the social links that I should be able to go and do with Yukiko as well. So we'll try to build up on some other things from that as well too from there. So yeah, so now if you guys remember back in the couple of videos, I think before, when we went and talked to Adachi, there was going to be that said type of time that we were going to have to bring him over and see how our cookies skills are going to be. So hopefully he will at least somewhat enjoy what the food is. Nanako said that the potatoes are still hard, so hopefully that's hopefully at least somewhat okay there. I'm not really too big on hard potatoes. I kind of like it when they're like more so like mashed, I guess. Oh, and one thing that I should go and probably talk about, and I don't know if I even brought this up, I think during the last episode, because I know that the last part of like Twilight Princess or something was like really short that was going on. But I do want to go and say, I do want to go and say is that there is a type of a short series type of thing that me and Kevin are going to be doing, is that instead of us going and doing like a full-on type of let's play and going through like a whole bunch of different episodes, me and Kevin, you know, we're just gonna kind of chill back, play some different games, and hopefully you guys enjoy through that type of way. And if you do want to see more of those set type of games that me and Kevin like to go and play, then we'll keep on continuing onwards with it. I think right now we're kind of starting off with one type of short series, and that's going to be having to deal with Super Meat Boy. That was a pretty fun one. We went through like the first world, but if you guys do want to see the second world that's going to happen, then you can go and see what, then you guys can leave a comment or even like the episode as well. So Nanako's trying to learn all the different type of phrasing of the different words that are here. Alright, well, let's go and jump into the next day, to June 11th. Okay, so now we're on Saturday right here. It's kind of interesting how in this game that you can actually go and like still head into school even like on a Saturday. I didn't even know that classes could even have like a Saturday class. I know that like in my college, from what I've went and been through before, is that there is like some like afternoon classes that you can actually do like on a Saturday or Sunday. Now, I'm not really too entirely certain on what like those are like all about. I don't know if those are just like workshop periods or something, or whatever that you want to go and do, but it's interesting. I never tried those out before. Alright, well, here we are now over at Marie. We're going to have to go and talk it over to her and try to boost up on more of our social linking around with her. Now, I thought that if I went and talked to her, I thought that later on I could come back over here to the Velvet Room and see where that poem is at, but I guess that didn't really happen either. But we spent some time with Marie there, and that was about it. Alright, we're back once again, but we're going to be heading on outside, and hey, look at that, it's the same type of growling dog that we went and met up before back over at the, the riverbank type of area here. But now let's go and talk to it gently, and we'll see how well that this dog is going to be if we go and say anything to it. Oh, so it seems like, it's a little bit calmer down now. But now we just have to go and just wait for another day, and for that next day to happen is that you do want to go and buy a steak skewer, and then go and pass it alongside to that dog. Now, unfortunately for me, I think throughout this day, is that I did go and miss out on the steak skewer, but I'll have to wait until I go and find that dog again at some point, and hopefully we can at least go and complete off with that said type of area there. Now, mind you, throughout the times that whenever I do want to go and like head on into the sleeping time or whatever, I should try to at least go and read through the different books that we have, because I do want to build up more expression and more other type of stats, because I think I'm going to be kind of missing out on those, and I wish I should be able to go and do that. But here we go, June 12th. Let's go and move on into this way now, and let's see what's going to happen from here. I think we should at least be getting a call from Yukiko around within this point in time. Yeah, here we go.
Hello, this is Yukiko.
So I'm pretty certain I think this is where I want to say that we are going to have to do some grocery shopping, I think, around with her.
Thank you.
Now, there is going to be a certain type of segment that's going to be here with Yukiko, and unfortunately, we don't really have a whole lot of courage, and I wish I should have went and probably built up on some more courage, but you know what, it's totally fine. But I believe we still get forced on into this type of particular predicament to begin with, though, because he wants to like go and do like some sort of like taste testing with all the food and everything, and then there's unfortunately like there's like a certain type of segment part that if you do have enough courage you can go and say it, but unfortunately we do not. Yeah, so this is where she's gonna bring that up. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have enough courage for that one to count me in, so oh, I should have probably said I don't mind. That would have probably been a little bit better instead. I don't know. But again, I didn't even realize that was going to be also another type of one to also go and click onto. But there we go. Rank up once again. Yeah, I want to say like so far, I think like the weakest of all the different ones that we haven't really built up so far, I think is probably Yukiko. But also, mind you as well, too, we haven't really done anything with Kanji, so... But I wouldn't really count that as something to go and do right away. Alright, well, anyways, we're back once again, and it seems like Nanako says that the food's all stocked up there. So, interesting there.
Huh?
Oh, so now since it's over here at the nighttime, we are going to have to go and talk to Yukiko once more. Technically, I could have probably went to the Aya restaurant if I needed to, but it's fine. But it's always good to always go and try to talk to more of the group around within the area, because then you can at least get like some free items and rewards and other things that you do want. There we go. And what do we get? White Carito? Okay, I don't know what exactly that is. That looks like some sort of medicinal item.
Good night.
Alright, here is the last of the days out here before we go and end off with the episode for today. And we got ourselves with some new summer outfits now. So basically at this moment in time, since like I think during the way it was like somewhere around within like the springtime and everything, but now it's finally gonna be here where summer is now gonna finally be taking place, and now we at least get ourselves with all bunch of new different outfits to go and wear throughout this part of what the game's gonna be holding out here. Oh, so now it looks like we're gonna have to have some different options to go and hang out with some other different people. So we're just gonna decide out later, and we'll come back to it when we do need to. I do have to do some other research in the next episode just to make sure exactly what needs to happen and what type of important things that are gonna be showing up around over here. Now, mind you, I'm not going to go through, like, every single type of quest, because, like, there is so many quests within this game of Persona 4 that you may probably just decide to just miss it out completely, but I'll try to go for, like, some of the Enma quests, you know, like, I'll have to go through some of those to, like, help out with all of those different type of things there. But yeah, so here's one of those quiz answers right here. This is gonna have to do something about with some sort of exercise quiz. So let's go see. So tell me about what kind of exercise muscle builds up the acid in the muscles. Well, that'll be the first answer right there. So there we go. And I think with that being said in mind, this is where we are going to have to end off the episode for today. So see you guys in the next one, Persona 4. And of course, peace.